Hi everyone, my name is Jacob Novak, and E3 is right around the corner. One of the games that I'm looking forward to seeing most is Kingdom Hearts 3. But a lot of other Kingdom Hearts fans are freaking out just a little bit over a financial report that recently came out from Square Enix. Basically, the report was saying, here are some of the games that we're planning on releasing from 2018 to 2020. On the list was things like the Marvel collaboration they have going on, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and also on there was Kingdom Hearts 3. And so once that came out, there was a lot of freaking out going on from the community, worrying that the game wasn't going to come out until 2020. But I think it's important for the Kingdom Hearts fans to just take a step back, breathe for a second, and so I wanted to talk about that for a little bit today. So today's segment is, I'm not worrying about Kingdom Hearts 3, and you shouldn't either. For now, at least. So I think it's important to understand how long we've been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 1 came out for the PS2 in 2002, and then Chain of Memories was a Game Boy Advance game that came out in 2004, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2005. Natural progression would lead you to think that Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to be next, or at least another spin-off, and then Kingdom Hearts 3, but that wasn't exactly the case. Let me just read a list real quick of the games that we got instead. Kingdom Hearts 3 Chain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts Coded, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts Recoded, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 Remix, Kingdom Hearts Key, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 Remix, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue, and Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix. So we've had some downtime between Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3, but we haven't been following blindly either. Square Enix has already come out and said that Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to happen. They announced it back in 2013. It was E3 2013 when they first put out a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. Everybody was really excited. Finally, 8 years after Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, we were getting the official announcement that Kingdom Hearts 3 was happening. It was just a cool little CG thing. And then at the end, it didn't have a date, it didn't even have a year of when it was going to come out. It just said, now in development. That was a little bit of a red flag to me. I'm of the opinion that you should either have a specific date or at least a year at the end of your trailer so you can try and hit that, or just have nothing at all at the end. God of War did that at last year's Sony press conference. They had this huge 10-minute long demo of the new game, and then they didn't even put a year at the end of it. And everybody is pumped for that game. It looks amazing. But instead Square chose to say, now in development, sort of saying that the game was just starting. So we figured that the next year we'd get a specific date, but then we didn't really get anything substantial from E3 2014. But then we did get a pretty story-centric trailer from E3 2015, so we thought, oh, they're probably going to put a date at the end of that one, or at least a year. Still just said now in development. So that made us worry a little bit. They skipped another year at E3 2016, didn't have a trailer there, but then at Jump Festa, whatever that is, they had another trailer, finally, in 2016 for Kingdom Hearts 3, and at the very end, it revealed that Kingdom Hearts 3 is now in development. So that's where we stood at the end of 2016. And even though we've gotten nuggets of information from the game's director, Tetsuya Nomura, here and there, I think the most comforting news, for me at least, was the recent financial report that said, here's a window of when the game's going to come out. Because now we have a window at least. We know that it's going to come out by 2020, which is more than we could say when it was announced in 2013. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts fans have had to endure a lot in regards to Kingdom Hearts 3. And we're probably going to have to endure a lot more, but I think in this 4-year wait that we've had, we have a few things that we can take away. Number one, I think Square Enix is learning. They've had some issues with some of their games recently. Not only this whole 4-year wait that we've had so far for Kingdom Hearts 3, but also the long wait that they had from Final Fantasy Versus 13, and how that turned into Final Fantasy 15, and just how long that took. And now the troubles that they're facing with Final Fantasy VII Remake, and how that's moving to an in-house studio, and it's probably a long ways off at this point. I think that Square Enix is learning from all this. I think they're learning that they can't just have a birthday cake and be like, alright guys, it's ready, and then start cracking the eggs, because they know that as soon as you say the word cake, people are going to get hungry, and then once they realize that the cake isn't ready, they're going to get angry. And so I think all these experiences that they've had is really going to benefit them in the future as long as they're able to learn from them. Number 2, we shouldn't get too angry at Square Enix for delaying their games. I think if we've learned anything from the past few years, it's that game delays always end up being good in the long run. We see studios like Naughty Dog making Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us, and they end up having to delay their games a few months at a time. But then they become some of the most critically acclaimed games of all time. And we even see this with Rockstar Games. I mean, they released Grand Theft Auto 5 after a couple of delays, and that sold extremely well and got a lot of Game of the Year awards. And even now, they just delayed Red Dead Redemption 2. And we're not really seeing anyone bat an eye at that, because we know that it's going to end up helping the game in terms of quality later on. So I think we can let Square off of the hook for a little bit, because I think delays always end up benefiting both the developer and the consumer at the same time at the end. Number 3, let's just give them till E3. I think we can let Square off of the hook for a little bit. I think if we've waited this long for Kingdom Hearts 3, I think we can wait another week to see if they give us another trailer at E3 2017, or hopefully give us a release date so we know when we can expect the game to actually come out. So I think we should just really take a step back and breathe for a second while we wait on that. And if Square doesn't come out with anything at E3, go nuts, I guess. I know I'm going to. But yeah, that's the episode for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments about anything I talked about today, like Kingdom Hearts 3 or delays in games in general. I'll be back here at some point, probably after E3, and we can talk about all the E3 goodness that's about to drop. So I'll see you here next time, and thank you for watching.